My name is Harold Leano Jr. My story began a little over 27 years ago by a St. Joe County judge. The St. Joe County is located in South Bend, Indiana. This judge has ruined my life using prosecutors, deputy prosecutors, other officers of the court, and many other organizations that he could influence to serve his bidding. As a 21-year veteran who has served in Operation Iraqi Freedom, I thought the American people should know exactly what some judicial officers get away with. They can mess with anyone they choose to, a person they don't like, or a person to whom their fellow peers don't like. My latest episode includes a battery I was wrongfully convicted of. The courts offered me 4 different plea deals, each one getting better and better for me. I am not guilty of the crime they say I committed, so I rejected all of the plea deals. Even with my overwhelming amount of evidence against the alleged victim, I was still found guilty of battery. My evidence included harassment from the victim in text messages that the victim admitted to breaking into my house when I was in jail and stealing my cell phone and dog. My cell phone had video recordings of the night they say the alleged victim was attacked. I have evidence like a police report to where the alleged victim's boyfriend brought my dog back while the police were present. Evidence she had assaulted me in the past, text from her mother who said she had a drinking problem, an email from my security company saying the video footage had been deleted while my phone was in her possession. It included witnesses who she admitted to assaulting me. There's a lot more evidence I could tell you about, and none of it was presented in court. I was convicted by their key witness, the alleged victim's son, a 6-year-old boy with autism. I have 6 CDs presented to me by the deputy prosecutor that disproves her allegations to the fullest. I am currently serving 660 days on probation, but I have filed for an appeal. The courts ordered me to take classes that admit I attacked the alleged victim. I believe it was an attempt to destroy any chance that I have of getting my conviction overturned. If I attended any classes saying I was guilty, it would be sent to the courts of appeal and my conviction would be upheld. I already feel uneasy about my appeals because the highest judge in the appeals court is the one prosecutor who first started all this highly illegal activity against me 27 years ago. I don't know what the courts are going to do with me refusing to take their classes. I have spoken with the counselors of the program, and in their contract, they say they were going to give my information to the alleged victim. I currently have a restraining order against the alleged victim. After I got out of jail and before my trial, she harassed me so much, I had to file for a restraining order. The court ordered a restraining order for me, but that didn't stop her from coming up to my job, leaving notes on my truck, creating 3 accounts, and leaving me all kinds of texts, riding past my house, and even texting me saying she was pregnant. After deleting my security video, she gave my phone to the police. I still had lots of evidence on my phone, including a conversation with her brother, asking him to come and pick her up because she was starting to get violent in that night in question. I later found out this woman had multiple battery charges against her, one where she spent 9 months in jail for stabbing someone. My lawyer gave all the evidence to the deputy prosecutor who had it all dismissed. After I got out of jail, I contacted the police who said I could come and pick up my phone. When I tried to pick it up, the police told me the deputy prosecutor said I could not have it. My phone with all the evidence on it was released to me after my conviction. The police in South Bend are corrupt. I have a video of them illegally searching my house. And when they found my first hidden camera, they muted their body cams. I have a total of 4 cameras. I have contacted many different organizations over the years. The ACFC, the NAACP, the ACLU. I've even written 5 letters to the Judicial Review Board of the state of Indiana. My last attempt to get help was a meeting with the former mayor of South Bend, Pete Buttigieg. My sister set up the meeting with one of his secretaries to discuss the problem I'm having with the St. Joe County. Buttigieg had a program called Mayor's Night Out, where you can discuss the local problems about the county officials and the police. After the meeting was scheduled, Pete Buttigieg was a no-call, no-show. When my sister reached out to him again, she was given no explanation why he refused to meet. I have been fighting a losing battle for the last 27 years, and I counted on him for help. I think if he had helped with the problem he found out about, my life would have been heading back on track. They say charity begins at home. If he turns his back on me, what's he going to do for the nation? Because of the corruption of a team he used to lead, I've lost my house, my job of almost 8 years, and I was forced to move to a different county. If he can turn his back on a veteran, just imagine, what would he do for the American people? Since I have an overwhelming amount of evidence that dates back better than 27 years against this judge, I now feel that my life is in danger. I'm now trying to reach out to somebody, anybody who can help me in this fight for my life against a judge who thinks he's God.